Just to explain what I had thought might be possible before, but it's not for me, and I don't think I can't do this. But what I was wondering before was whether it was possible to, by using leverage against this, to push that A-frame up a bit. So just like I've moved the roof up, the roof straightens out very easily, but the A-frame is not in the same situation at all, and it's just not within my ability at all to straighten out that A-frame. It would probably take, I imagine someone might put a beam across from there all the way across to there, to the other side of the A-frame, and that one that you see on the far side of the roof, there somewhere, up there. And then they might put a joist jack under here and lift the A-frame up, and they'd remove all these bits of wood, or there wouldn't actually be any hindrance if they were lifting it up, because they just lift off the ground. But I imagine they might in some way lift up that side of that A-frame and put it back in position. So that is really the question, is whether someone can do that. You can see, just point out the A-frame from this side, like that, like that, like that. Then if someone could, with some method of support, could just shift that entire A-frame to the right and up, then the shed would go back into shape. And I don't know how feasible that is and how they would do it. I mean, you could use a joist jack. You have to be very careful, know what you're doing. Maybe there's some mechanical thing you can do that can lift under, and that is basically what I was wondering, if someone somehow might be able to do that, just to move that A-frame back into position. Once they'd done that, then they could rebuild the shed on the inside, and they probably would, before doing that, they'd probably put a ridge across the top, I don't know, in order to make sure the roof was well supported and so on while they moved it. And but that is way beyond what I feel that I can do, given that it doesn't show any sign of moving back at all, and I mean, it just doesn't look as if you can just move it around that vertical pivot and somehow push it back like it was easy to move the roof back so it is a straight line. There seems to be absolutely nothing that I can do, but I think someone expert in this sort of thing would just take one look at that and they'd know whether they could do it or not, and they might have something they could do.